tries again. The soldiers took Jesus to their quarters, where they made him wear a purple robe and a crown of twisted thorns on his head. Then they made fun of him. They mockingly knelt before him and said, "Hail the King of Jews!" They beat him and spat at him. Then, when they got tired, they dressed him again. Meanwhile, Pilate still did not want an innocent man to be crucified. Hoping to awaken some pity for Jesus, Pilate brought him in front of the people, with the crown of thorns and the purple robe upon him, and said, "Look at this man. I have found no case against him. I cannot sentence him to death." But the hard-hearted crowd shouted, "Crucify him!" Pilate had no other option but to give in to the crowd. So he handed Jesus over to the guards for crucifixion. Crucifixion of Jesus. The soldiers led Jesus towards a hill called Golgotha outside Jerusalem. He wanted to be crucified there. They made him carry the cross on his back. Jesus was nailed to the cross by the guards and then set upright on the ground. Many people had gathered to see him. Several others were lamenting. Among the crowd were Jesus' mother, Mary, and his closest disciple, John. Before he died, Jesus prayed to the Lord, "Father, please forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." He then looked at John and said, "John, from today, Mary will be your mother." Then he looked at Mary and said, "Mother, consider John to be a son from now on." Jesus could not handle the pain any longer and said, "It is finished." That is when Jesus bowed his head and went to heaven. John took Mary to his house and took care of her from that moment onwards. The burial. After Jesus had died on the cross, one of his followers, Joseph, took permission from Pilate to bury Jesus' body. He and another disciple, Nicodemus, carried Jesus' body. Nicodemus had brought a concoction of myrrh and aloes. Both of them anointed the body of Jesus with this mixture and wrapped him in a piece of clean cloth. After this, Joseph and Nicodemus put Jesus in a newly built tomb. They then closed the tomb with a huge boulder. Many people were waiting outside. Mary Magdalene was one of them. On the other hand, the Jewish leaders went to Pilate. They requested him to seal the tomb and put guards near it day and night to be sure that none of Jesus' disciples tried to steal his body. They knew that Jesus had said that he would rise after 3 days. Pilate agreed. The priests sealed the tomb, and the guards were placed outside, keeping a strict vigil. Jesus has risen. Soon after sunrise on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and one of her friends went to the tomb. But to their surprise, the boulder of the tomb had been removed. They went inside the tomb, and lo, they were shocked to see that Jesus' body had disappeared. The tomb was empty. Both women were terrified. All of a sudden, two angels came there. Mary and her friend could not understand what was happening. The angels told them to stop looking for Jesus, as the Son of God had already risen. Bewildered, Mary and her friend went to Peter and John. They told them what had happened. Peter and John did not believe them, but nevertheless rushed to the tomb. They too did not find the body. The cloth that Jesus had been wrapped in was folded. Jesus had indeed risen from dead itself.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.